champion. What's going on? It's your boy Jay Black, aka Black Man. Shake my hand. I appreciate that. Champions of the year is days away at this point. It's days away. That time of the year is basically here. We're not trying to interrupt your Super Bowl, so it's not on. It's not on Sunday. We're not trying to mess up your Valentine's Day, so it's not on Tuesday. It's on Monday at 4 p.m. on my caffeine channel. So please support and tune in. You still can donate. You can donate right now, and again, all the proceeds go to the MCs. However, surveys are closed. Surveys are officially done, so if you donate, you will not get a survey, but you're still supporting the cause, and we appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? So we heard this person saying that he won. We heard that person that they won. Put in the comment section right now, if you can, much respected, your personal top 20, but if you can't do that, put your personal top 10, and if you can't do that, give me your top 5, and if you can't do that, tell me who you feel is champion of the year. Let it be known. You can start the at situation now. At this person, at that person, at this on Twitter. Whatever you want to do. Now is the time to officially talk. You understand? It's that time of the year. But we here for another reason. A battle just dropped in the nick of time. We're not coming around now. Tay Roc versus Snakeyez. Was the original outside card with Get Money and Drink Water, Child of DNA. Joint venture, and this was a good battle. This was a good battle. It has tension, it has shock, it has drama, it has almost fight situation for the most part. It has, stab getting yeah. It has good bars, it has substance, it has angling. You know what I mean? It got almost everything you need in the battle. And it's almost like a grudge match. It's like a grudge match at this point, and they did a good job. I'm gonna say this first and foremost. Shout out to Snakeyez. Snakeyez, whether you like him or not. I'm gonna repeat myself. We gotta repeat myself and give credit and kudos to people when they do stuff. Whether you like him or not, he's been, for the most part, the talk of the town. You know what I'm saying? When you go back to the Stumbles versus him, whether you like him or thought he won or not, he's a talk of the town situation. Snakeyez versus New Jersey Twerk. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about headline situations. These are headline situations. Bags and bodies. You know what I'm saying? One of the better battles of the year. You know what I'm saying? He's a part of that. Now he's battling Tay Roc at the end of the year. Basically, this is the main event again, too. So from Snakeyez being where he was in the prior years, being up and coming, whatever, doing good for the most part, to be in this situation, in this fruitful situation of being main event, back to back to back, whatever, giving these high praise or high pressure situations against top talent, salute to you. You're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. And I will say this. I feel like the battle, for the most part, was close. I know we hear 3-0 chants. It's not to take away from Tay Roc, because Tay Roc is him, too. Let's get that out the way. Tay Roc is one of the most consistent battle rappers of all time. I know you can say you hate him or you dislike him or you like him, and whatever it is you want to say. He's one of the most consistent battle rappers of all time. And I feel like we got to do a job when we do breakdowns, whatever it is, and separate the perception of someone on the outside, because, he could tweet some things. The brother has tweeted me before. Snakeyez has tweeted me before. You know what I'm saying? They say things. Not saying that that's right. When it comes down to the battle, you got to, do your due diligence and break it down as fairly as possible. So shout out to Tay Roc, but this was a close battle for the most part. I know he got 3-0 chance in the third. I'm not going to do too much of the bar for bar for the most part, because I feel like the third round was clear. Shout out to Snakeyez, and I feel like he did a good job of damage control, but first of all, the round was kind of a little bit shorter versus Tay Roc's, what they call it AMG mode. The consistency, the back to back to back, to bringing it back so the crowd can chant it with you and stuff like that. It was just too much of an onslaught right there in the third. I thought the third was clear. The third round was clear. Shout out to Snake. This is the round I won't debate. We can have a debate about the rest. This is the round I will not debate. You hear me? You don't get this round. This round is not yours. You cannot have it. It belongs to Tay Roc. Let's get into the first round now. We playing that game, by the way. And his first round was close. And one of the inconsistent parts from Snakeyez and what was talked about prior to the battle even being dropped is the recycling. He gets that Tay Roc for recycling the Bags and Bodies Mike Tyson situation because he battled Mike P on the quarantine, so it looks bad. But the problem is, shout out to Anderson Burns, he synced 3 of Snake Eyes' rounds, so it's effective, but it's like coming from him, it's like, you recycled 2. Both are bad. Tay Roc is bad for doing that, and Snake Eyes is bad for doing that, but coming from you, it looks bad. What I will say in Snake Eyes' favor, though, he didn't stay on that for too long. So everybody, he spent the 45 seconds or a minute or half his round on this. He didn't. He was in and out for the most part, got into that pocket, said what he said about that, and kind of left it, and had a good round still. Now, depending on how you want to chop that part up, you want to say, "Oh man, you recycle too," but he didn't recycle in that particular verse. So again, I would deduct some like, it's coming from you. It's kind of, I don't know. But I'm not going to take away from Snake Eyes' entire round. I love Snake Eyes' rapid ability, his pattern within the first 2, his aggression, his presence, the comfort of him being at home. Shout out to his bro, though. He had to tell his bro, chill. Like, facts! Let Snake Eyes rap, man. If he got to tell you to chill, if your man's got to tell you to chill, you got to chill. It's going to look bad on camera. But I still think, for the most part, that Snake Eyes had a great round. Tay Roc had a great round, too. But I was feeling Snake Eyes' round a little bit better. I say a debated edge to Snake Eyes in the first. So what it comes down to is the second. So this was not a 1-1. You know how we doing better. This, for me, it was not a 1-1 going into the third. You know what I'm saying? It was, actually, it is 1-1. It is, pardon me, it is 1-1. I'm saying the first and the third. So it's 1-1 going into the second round. Pardon me. It's 1-1 going into the second round. Now, shout out to Snake Eyes. Oh, before we get into this, we got to break this down too. So we see what we see from Snake Eyes' brother or bro, whatever it is. I don't know if it's his actual brother or whatever, but salute to him too, is that he's on the energy. He was home. He was seeing a lot of stuff. And we definitely blame Tay Roc for almost fighting and stuff like that. But I felt like if we're going to blame Tay Roc, we got to blame the bro too, because he was very active and talking. You feel me? If he's very active and talking, he's adding to the fact that, okay, it could go left. That's not good. If something goes left, it should be between Snake Eyes and Tay Roc, not Tay Roc and an entourage member. Shout out to the entourage. But I said this for other battles too. You got to know when to play your position. Your position is to cheer, mean mug, and not cheer for the opposing team. If you add anything extra to where it goes left, that's not a good look. If it's gonna go left, it should always be between the both battle rappers. You feel me? And for the most part, it wasn't a situation. So I'm blaming. I gotta blame bro too. If we're gonna blame Tay, we gotta blame him too. And what I say about this is not much of a defense for Tay Roc. But if you go back to the battle where Tay Roc was 16, 15 years old, he's been having this energy of like it could go there since then. So I'm actually expecting that from Tay Roc, but I don't want the energy to have the battle go down. You gotta think, from Tay Roc versus Rum Nitty, that was almost a situation. Tay Roc versus Pat Stay was almost a situation. Now we hear Tay Roc versus Snake Eyes. Tay Roc versus Kid Slay, obviously for certain reasons and obviously for certain things, we know why that would left. You know what I mean? But Tay Roc brings that type of energy. But for me, I'm okay with that as long as the battle can still live up to what it has to be. You feel me? As long as they can get back to when the energy is not dying down. You got to think like, not to even bring this up, but New Jersey Twerk versus Rum Nitty, right? It was about to be battle of the year. Situation ensues, and then the battle, it deflates. So what I'm saying is I'm okay with the energy as long as the battle does not deflate. So we get to this rah-rah. What you want to do? It can go there. What's up? I'm outside. I'm home too. This ain't my house, but I'm still home. I feel comfortable. My feet is up. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Huh? And then that happens, you can go back to the click, clack, bit back, eyes over here, blah, blah, the back, that, eyes over there, I'm Snake, Rock Snake, Pokemon. That's the only way you can rock Snake. As long as we are almost fighting, gets back to that, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. But Tay Roc's been having energy. And similar to Hitman, people are like, yo, Hitman, why is Hitman getting all aggressive and acting crazy in his face off? And he's been that way. As a person that's been hosting Hitman Holla face-off since 2013, and even versus Shotgun Suge, they see him versus Cash, like, oh man, why he acting like that? Hitman has been that way. So I'm pretty much saying, if you go back to the history of people, they've been that way. So as long as the battle rap don't deflates, I'm cool with that. But we in the second part of me. Traction. Come on, Black. My fault. Pardon me. Shake my hand. Champion of the year. You can donate right now. I appreciate that. The second round. Now I can see based on the context and the dialogue that Snakeyez provided, why some people might go there, because he was saying certain things that I guess people like to say versus Tay Roc, or people like see Tay Roc as. He's bringing up basically the energy to fight and stuff like that. Shout out to Nunu. He got Nunu to come up, step up. You know what I mean? Talking about a Kid Slay situation. But I think that was actually in favor of Tay Roc. You know what I mean? I will say that. Because you kind of saying his points. Like you saying, yo, why she supposed to be on my side? You know what I'm saying? Then Tay Roc actually says, I think in the second round, like, listen, you talking about he's strong. I'm pretty snitching angle. Well, he was wrong for making it. The statements he was wrong for making it. Shout out to Beloved. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I think Tay Roc, the substance from Snakeyez in the second was good. But I always, if I see Tay Roc get hit with something like that, I always say, if you're going to say something similar to what someone else has said in terms of what Tay Roc is doing wrong or bad, I would want you to do it better, just as great. You got to think, Tay Roc got hit by Geechee Gotti. So if we're going to bring up Summer Impact and that situation, you got to drop the world on that brother. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the second round, but I think the firepower from Tay Roc in the second, I got to get a second to Tay Roc, bro. Like I'm playing the neutral fair game, but when Tay Roc gets to this Uma Thurman step on eyes, I'm like, that's it. Respectfully, that might be the one. There you go. It's a me. There you go. You got it. I gave the second round to Tay Roc and the third to Tay Roc. I can see a decision for Snakeyez. I can see that a little bit, but for me, it's Tay Roc. Tay Roc edge, clear edge in the second, clear in the third. First debated for Snakeyez, and that's how I call it a battle. But it's a great battle. This is a good look for Snakeyez. This is a good look in terms of consistency for Tay Roc. So great battle between the two. Appreciate it, man. But shout out to you all for getting this out in the nick of time. Because what was gonna happen was this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a fair person, right? With Champions of the Year, if the public can't see the battle, or the entire panel can't see the battle, this was on the verge of not counting. Let me say this again. This battle was on the verge of not counting. How would you have felt if we ranked Snakeyez or Tay Roc, and this is a battle that they both get points for, right? Because then when you break it down, it looks good on both sides for the most part, no matter who you got winning. How would that have worked? How pissed off would either of these guys have been? Like, yo, yeah, I battled Snakeyez. It didn't come out, though. It didn't come out. The public didn't see that. Of course, I had the battle, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? But the panel didn't see the battle. The world didn't see the battle. And on top of that, you got to think, people were voting. Some people were voting before this situation came out. So, just saying. I don't think this pushes anybody's opinion way over anybody else in terms of this particular battle. But just imagine a world where this came out next week. So this came out in nick of time. But please, I want to thank everybody for supporting Champion of the Year yet again, man. We're about to, this is our 8th panel, because we do Wody and we do Cody. And when Wody comes around, I think in March or April, depending on how fast people donate, and we can organize that. Yeah, we'll be on our 9th panel. So I want to calculate how much we raised and how much we gave away, but I just want to thank y'all for being a part of the process for this long and continue to. Like, we raised, I believe, almost $6,000. And, with everything that's going on, you know what I mean, with us doing GoFundMes for other things, or supporting GoFundMes for other things, the fact that we are still, able to raise this amount of money, I'm appreciative of that. I know the goal was 9,000, but I'm happy with 6, bro. We got money to give away for other categories. So I know it's 6,000, but we still giving out 10,000 basically. So when we say, yo, body bag of the year, that person gets 500. When we say upset of the year, shout out to M Lang, we're giving out 500. You know what I'm saying? We're giving out money for all these other words. So I get, you see 6,000, but we're giving out 5 here, 5,500. We're giving out 5 here, 5 there, 5 here. We have, as of right now, at the time of recording this video, we have 9 awards. Only 1 is not paid. The rest is paid. We literally created, shout out to Champion Gold executives. The executives said, yo, we want to put up some shit, right? We made an additional award that we conjured up behind the scenes and was able to pick someone that we felt is deserving of that award. So we just out of thin air say, we're gonna give somebody else some money too. What's up? We just gonna make a whole new award and give somebody else some money. So I think this is beautiful. So whether you like me or not, let's say I don't fuck with Jay Black, fuck him. I think this is the one day you can support a brother. On the top of it, you support MCs on this particular day. So thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? But this is me coming to y'all. It's trying to be nice. Just don't flame me, man, when the situation is done. I know when that shit go live and we start the debate and then the world see the shit, like we started ranking number 20th, we get closer to the top 5. Because there is no right answer. So no matter how Monday goes, it's up. Sheesh, man. But that's the beauty of battle rap. And I guarantee you, we're going to try our best to present the most deserving winner and articulate our points. But I can see between 5 to 6, there's a good argument for 5 to 6 people, bro. So put in the comments who you feel. Get your points out right now. Talk to what you want to talk. And that's about it, man. Thank y'all again. But again, you can support the GoFundMe link. It's going to be in the description box below. Hit the like button for your boy. You know, YouTube algorithm. It's different. It's a lot different these days. But that's it, man. Shout out to Tay Roc. Shout out to Snakeyez. Appreciate y'all. What y'all do for the culture. We out, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Champion!